Now, all this week, life in Kent takes us to Swanley. We're going to begin tonight with the Swanley Therapy Centre on Park Road, which was established to provide oxygen therapy to adults with multiple sclerosis in Kent and South East London. In addition to MS, oxygen therapy is also used in the treatment of other conditions such as sports injury and post-operative recuperation. Kent's 6 times world superbike champion Shane Shaky Byrne has used the centre, as have firefighters involved in tackling the Grenfell Tower blaze. Here's BBC Radio Kent's Andy Garland, who has been there.
Hello, welcome to the Swanley Therapy Centre. My name's Deborah Clark, I'm the manager at the centre. So in here we have our kitchen. We do our tea and coffee making here, and it does create a welcoming feel to the centre. This is the general sitting area or waiting area. I do try to have an atmosphere where people sit and chat rather than stare into space waiting for the session to begin. Yeah, if we go forward. Right, and we're faced with the chamber here, the oxygen chamber. I have 2 volunteers here today. I have Linda and Simon, who are doing the operating. We have 2 sessions on a Thursday morning. The oxygen chamber has been described like a diving bell. The origins of it would have been from that type of construction, I suppose, really. It has been here for 35 years. It's not just what the centre is about, but it is a therapy that we offer. We offer it to people with neurological conditions like MS, Parkinson's. We also help people with cancers and broken bones. Some of our members have had accidents up at Brands where they've broken bones, and then they come along to the oxygen chamber to promote the healing. So we get a wide variety of people using the chamber, and that way we can maintain the income to keep the services going. So that's very important, that we try and help whoever we feel will benefit from the oxygen therapy.
We're just listening for the air. You can still hear the hiss, so we can't open it because it hasn't got levelled out the pressure. So you can hear that whining. That should be it. Here we go.
Here it is.
Hello everyone.
Hiya. That was very quick.
Okay, we have the press outside, so remember, no autographs,
Right.
no names.
No pole dancing. No.
Eileen comes to the centre regularly. Over a slice of chocolate cake, she told me what having oxygen therapy in the chamber was like.
It's not claustrophobic, as some people might think. It's just for everybody's beneficial. And for me, it's balance. Helps with balance as well. And it's definitely worked. So if I don't come for a few weeks, I notice a difference.
It's really that noticeable?
Yes. With all sorts of different things with MS. MS is a bit difficult to for everybody. It's not the same. But with certain things that you can benefit from it, and we do Pilates. All of us do Pilates as well, which is again a good thing to do for MS. Bob does it as well over there.
Bob is busy getting some cake down at the moment, as we all are. I'm going to let Bob finish that mouthful. Let me come round to the other side. How's things at the moment, Bob?
Well, I'm right, but I, again, haven't got ME or anything. I've got Parkinson's. Mm-hmm. I came up here, somebody said to me, get up there and have a see what they've got. And I come up there and I come up to Pilates with the girls. These girls here, or women, as I should say, but I call them girls. Makes them feel happier. But no, I enjoy it because once I've been up here and had the Pilates, even I feel better. Yeah.
And again, balance.
Yeah.
Does it help with the balance? Because that's a kind of key symptom of Parkinson's as well, isn't
right,
it?
Yeah, and I've also got a problem with a spinal problem as well, which doesn't help matters. So yeah, I'm doing well, really.
Fantastic. Well, I better let you finish that chocolate cake then, Bob.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. But I've been up here. I'm waiting to go in the chamber because when I came up here, I inquired about it because I had an operation called deep brain stimulation, and that was done up at King's. And they took all the information about me and put it to their people, and they said yes, I should be able to do it in the chamber. But when I went up to King's, I saw a nurse specialist up there. She said, "Oh no, you can't do that," she said. But then she's very much, so you can't do certain jobs, and I do them anyway, like climbing ladders and stuff like that.
Sounds like Darth Vader.
Stop making me laugh.
Right, are we all comfortable? Yeah, I think Thank you. Closed and on. So we give it a big shot just to start with, just to get the door closed and sealed. And then what we'll do is we'll just take it down. That's okay, Linda. My name's Simon, and I'm a number 2 operator.
My name is Linda, and a number 1 operator.
Both volunteers here at the centre. Linda, what brought you here?
Well, I'd retired, and I was looking for something to occupy my many hours of freedom. The friend was volunteering at the time and suggested I come along, and I did, and 3 years later I'm here, still here, and I volunteer 3 days a week.
Simon, how about you?
Well, I brought a friend who suffers from MS to try out the chamber, and while she was in the chamber I was just having a look round, and I just thought this would be a really good place to volunteer, and started in March and been here ever since.
Fantastic. Now, the centre is in need of more of the chamber operators, I understand from Deborah.
Yes.
Linda, how easy a piece of machinery is it to operate?
It's very easy. It looks quite daunting when you see it first, and you think, oh my goodness, how could I ever learn to operate that? But with the training, you know, from the people who have been, you know, operating it for years, it's very easy to pick up. In a matter of a few weeks, you should be able to become a number 2, and then obviously eventually a number 1 operator.
Hi, my name's Frank Peet. I'm the Chair of Trustees at the Swanley Therapy Centre.
Frank, tell us a bit about what's going on in the chamber downstairs that we've just been hearing about.
The people in the chamber are receiving oxygen therapy. It's a very simple process. It's a pressurised chamber up to about 2 atmospheres, which is the equivalent of going to 33 feet below ground. So if you're in an underground station in London, you're about at the same pressure as you would be in the chamber at 2 atmospheres. Now what happens is that change in pressure, that increase in pressure, allows the oxygen that is pumped into each of the masks that you will have seen downstairs. That's 100% oxygen. By being under pressure, even that small amount of pressure, that radically improves the amount of oxygen that your blood can absorb by a factor of about 10. So a number of our people do have breathing issues. It means, though, that the body, with that extra oxygen, can work much more efficiently. So if with MS your body isn't working efficiently, if you've had an injury, or if you're under, say, chemotherapy, where your body is being pummeled by drugs in a therapeutic way, but it also has massive side effects, oxygen can almost help bypass those limiting factors by getting the oxygen into your bloodstream. The pressure is the mechanism that allows that to happen. So you're breathing 100% oxygen under pressure, and that improves the absorption rate by approximately 10 times.
Sounds like Darth Vader.